Hello YouTubers, and welcome back to the Prime Review channel. This is part 2 review for the Chuwi VX8, and this is a quad core tablet PC. Now in this review we're just going to check out the just the pre-installed apps, the settings, do some web browsing, and then show you the accessories and the free YouTube promo gift. Before we get started though, I want to remind you to like our video, also subscribe to the Prime Review channel. And there's a link to the Chuwi VX8 inside our YouTube video description. And also I want to remind you to check out part 1 review where we show you the build of the tablet, and we also run a live Antutu benchmark test. So basically it's an 8-inch tablet PC. It has a plastic case or housing. This is a 2 megapixel camera on the back, and it has volume up, volume down, 3.5mm headphone jack, micro USB port, mini HDMI, and micro SD card slot, and a speaker here at the bottom. And at the front we have a 0.3 megapixel camera. So we show you this in part 1, and part 1 we showed off the iQOO Q6 as well. And we'll just show you what comes with the Chuwi VX8. So basically it only comes with a data cable, a charging cable, which you can charge via your PC. But when you order from Deals Prime, we'll include a free wall charger. And this is an American style plug. Now if you're in the UK, Australia, or Europe, it'll come with your country's power plug adapter. Free only from Deals Prime. And we do have a free YouTube promo case. It's an 8-inch neoprene case, and it's a $10. It has a $10 value. Now, in order to get this case, though, you need to ask us to please include the free YouTube promo case. And you can do that inside the order notes section during checkout. Now, in order to see the order notes section, you actually need to register and log in to dealsprime.com, and then ask us to include this inside the order notes section. Okay, so we'll just show this tablet in action, show the settings, and then do some web browsing. So for this part, we'll zoom in a little bit so you can clearly see the screen. Okay, so here we can see it has this nice quick access control panel, so you can turn Wi-Fi, Bluetooth on or off. You can adjust the screen brightness. All right here on this quick, kind of just like a quick access panel. Camera, and again this has a 2 megapixel camera, and we'll actually take a picture of the iQOO box. Now this kind of has a quick start or user guide when you first start, but okay, so we'll just take a picture of just the corner of the box. Okay, so no real autofocus, but it is pretty clear, so you can see it has a nice camera on it. Music player, settings, which we'll check out in a second, Play Store, and internet web browser. And this is actually the listing on Deals Prime, and we'll just scroll through the settings real quick. I mean, this is our mobile site actually, and this really has a really brief description or synopsis of it. So basically, it's an 8-inch tablet, IPS screen with 1280 by 800 pixel resolution screen, MTK8127 Quad Core 1.3GHz CPU, Android 4.4 KitKat operating system, 1GB DDR3 RAM plus 8GB ROM, and dual cameras. And again, it has built-in GPS, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. And we'll do some web browsing in a second, but let's just check out the icons. So you can see it has an account center, browser, camera, DevTools, downloads, drive, just Google Drive, File manager, FM radio, gallery, game center, which is the Chinese game center, Gmail, Google settings, GPS test, maps, movie studio. See if there's anything pre-installed. Music, Ubi, people, Play Store, Quick Office. So this basically has Word, Excel, and presentation. Settings, we'll go in there in a second. Sound recorder, to-do list, videos. So I've turned the volume all the way up, and you can hear that it has a really good sound on it, and you can see it has really good audio, really clear IPS screen. Again, 1280 by 800 pixel resolutions, and you can see it has a wide viewing angle. Okay, and let's see, so that's about it that it has. And now let's go into settings, and there we go. Okay, so then again, here's the Bluetooth, it's turned off. Display, storage, 1 GB DDR3 RAM, 8 GB ROM, and then we actually show you the Antutu benchmark score inside of part 1 review. About tablet. So this says the firmware information. The firmware was last updated on June 23rd. Language input. So we'll just check out all the languages for our international viewers. There we go. Now apps, and then we'll do some web browsing. So in apps, you can actually see how the memory is partitioned. You can see that here, 294 megabytes used, and then 713 megabytes free, and that's just for the downloaded partition. And then 4.7 gigabytes free here. So again, this is an 8 gigabyte model with about half of the memory free. RAM, it's 482 megabytes free with 492 megabytes used. And here are all the apps, so I'll just go ahead and scroll through all of these. So again, you can take this time to like our video. Bluetooth. Also subscribe. CloudPrint. Gmail. Google Play Store. GPS. Google Speech to Text Engine. HTML Viewer. Mobile data. Music FX. Quick Office. Sound recorder. This is the Android 4.4 KitKat system, operating system, to-do list. GPS, so this does have built-in GPS. Okay, now let's just do some web browsing and we'll conclude this review. So we want to open some more windows here. Oh, okay. Yeah, the sticker on the upper, you can open more tabs this way. Okay, so you can see it has a nice clear screen there. So again, there's a link to this inside of our VX8 inside of our YouTube video description. We'll just go to a couple of local sites here. Okay, so a nice and fast quad core 1.3 GHz CPU. Now this just about wraps up this review, and remember that when you order this, to ask us to please include the free YouTube promo gift, and also subscribe to the Deals Prime Review channel and like our video. Thanks for watching.